Vegas in another flap, but is he on the right side this time? Woman defending DJ takes on Jezebel denouncing pastor, but he fights back as the preacher heads to the airport.
Security, usher him out. Usher him out.
Please don't touch me.
Social media abuzz this week after Vegas was ejected from a Jamaican church gathering by an American pastor.
Usher him out.
The DJ invited to the YMCA auditorium Sunday to counter an earlier sermon delivered by First Church pastor Gina Jennings, dismissing some women as sluts and whores. Vegas booted by security after both men exchanged insults.
Hypocrite, no, he ain't got no Bible.
This hypocrite knows.
All right.
This hypocrite knows that I got the Bible to defeat what he said about women. Play the tape.
Just basically under the direction of their prophet. They didn't see me as a man standing up for women, our mothers.
And women there were similarly unimpressed with you.
Yes, they applauded the occasion.
Pastor Navana belt and beat him.
Social media initially having a laugh at Vegas's expense. Cricketer Marlon Samuels joking that Jennings beat Vegas bad.
I'm just saying stay humble, you. Because I've seen a lot of people with more money than you. And them have none now. So stay humble.
But the mood changing after the American pastor's controversial sermon was reposted.
You so-called Christian-looking whores. Jumping in some church, flapping your ankle chains around, all on the choir, breasts hanging out, lips all red, nails painted red, purple, blue, green, long like bird claws, all this fake hair, breast implants, toenails painted with little fake diamonds in it. Your toes ain't richer. You're nothing but a prostitute.
ER reaching out to Gina Jennings Monday, but was told he'd left the island.
I just look at him as another program nigger. He's programmed to have control. He's programmed to keep us into mental slavery. So women can accept this because God said it. So they are submissive to him, to man. When a woman, she lost her hair because of cancer, and she wants to go worship in your church, and she has to wear a wig, and you call her a prostitute. A woman lost her breast because of cancer, and she had to put 2 implants in to look in the mirror and look like a woman, and feel like a woman. And she comes to your church and you call her a prostitute for her implants. You're a controller.
But you were Daniel going into the Lion's Den though. You still ended up there and you're still on stage.
I thought they were more submissive. I thought he would have controlled the sheep. I thought I would have gotten a chance to even answer his questions. Because I want to understand, our man is going to say, the Bible, the book, is here before mankind. But is mankind make people? Yesterday at the church, with Pastor Jennings, in the whole happiness, he said one thing to me. He said, don't speak unless you're speaking from the Bible. That's what the slave masters did. The only time we were allowed to speak was when we were reading the Bible.
When you are serving God,
Present-day Jezebels denounced before a gender-divided congregation. Young girls in another abused by their own pastor. Sounds familiar?
Look at the Moravian pastor. This pastor that put on this convention, this convocation, he's from St. Elizabeth. Why they did not take Pastor Jennings to St. Elizabeth? To preach to those people that they are harboring rapists in their congregation. Oh, the Spirit don't tell people these things. There's a pastor in St. Thomas molesting children. Oh, the Spirit don't tell them these things. They are hypocrites, bro. And we need to snap out of it. Because we have the highest crime rate within this region. Why? And we have the most churches.
Some people though will say that Vegas is moving from one situation to another situation where he's courting a kind of confrontation, and it's almost like he craves publicity, he craves attention.
Because we have social media now where people can see what I'm doing. You can't find a videotape with Nanny. Can you find a videotape with Paul Bogle? All the heroes that they hang for standing up for rights and truth. Kojo. They would say Kojo seeking attention. Because Kojo is trying to free some slaves.
But if that were the case, why is the response to you sometimes so negative that people think that you're just an attention seeker?
Willie Lynch syndrome. Programmed. We are broken. We can't even fathom it. We are broken. We don't read. If you want to hide something from us, put it in a book. We can't speak about history. Someone is telling you. Speak, but only with the Bible.
Sit up in the church and praise the God of the oppressors.
Yes, he says he has an album dropping this summer. But no, the YMCA incident was not a publicity stunt aimed at boosting a fading career.
I've done 20 years in music. So if it's a slip in time, I'll accept it. So, what should I do? Stop singing? Because I'm trying to put a message forward? So what? Every entertainer wants publicity. So what? What should I do then? A sex tape? Because we could have done that. Don't it? It's all about attention, right? But tell me what will go viral faster. So we're going to have the naysayers. My mother would never be in agreement with someone calling her a whore for wearing some nail polish. And if someone wants to invite me right now to another church to say this is wrong to say, you better believe I'm going to take what you call the publicity. I'm going to take it. So get your cameras ready.
Take his microphone. Usher him out.
And we believe everything that he's saying is correct based off a book that was handed to us.
You should have thought twice before you stepped
No,
in his hornet's
no.
nest.
Back to the book. Vegas' less than all-embracing attitude to the Bible, perhaps why there's been a social media backlash against him, even before Sunday's fiasco.
Listen, I entered into Christianity, if you want to call it a church, to find out about this thing that is going to get me to the promised land. But I did not just stop there, Anthony. Because that is it, they want us to stay stagnant. I went there and I started reading. They said, don't read anything else but this Bible. Why would you not want to know where you're coming from?
Just to be clear now, so the people who correspond to the Bible get this. You think the Bible really is about mind control?
Of course.
I know me done the truth that hell you want say to me.
He says the best parts were stolen from earlier cultures, but dismisses the rest. So you no longer read the Bible.
Of course.
You read the Bible,
Then let me ask you a question. If you take away something from me and I find it, I'm going to still use it.
but you read
But there are
it.
things
You read
that-
it with a critical mind. You
I
take
read
this
it,
and you leave that.
Thank you. I read it and I understand that I can meditate on a psalm. I can meditate on a proverb. Because I know they stole it. But you know what they wrote? Exodus 21, 20 and 21. A slave must be beaten to the point of death. And if he's not killed or she's not killed, he must not be punished. Because it is his money.
And that's proof positive to you of?
The oppressors wrote that to keep us in bondage. And then they tell us, back to the woman, in 1 Corinthians, 7 verse 36. As soon as a child starts having her menstruation, sounds gruesome, she can get married, or she must get married. My daughter is 10, and I must accept that. And if I don't accept that, I'm the Antichrist. A lot of people, I see some comments. Gino Jennings wrong, but me don't like Vegas because he burn out the Bible, and he burn out God, and he don't believe in a God. No, I don't believe in the God that they gave us.
This is your Willie Lynch syndrome.
You know, there are some people out there who are going to say Vegas has become a little unhinged. all of this stuff has kind of thrown him off his axis.
Of course. They say everybody that discovered the truth is being labeled a madman. But you know what? They're going to look. And if they don't look, their generation is going to look. And we started the awakening. What Gino Jennings did was not against me. What those black brothers did, those Jamaicans, my own Jamaican people, let an American come here to tell you to throw me out of a building and go in for guns. They didn't do anything against me. This body soon gone to the earth. In another 40, 50 years, you were going to talk about this body. You may talk about what happened yesterday. It's going to be documented with an 11-year-old boy standing up in the church saying that women are whores to wear makeup.
All these church people entertain us, caught up in this mess.
This story not done. Many waiting to hear Gino Jennings clarify his derogatory comments about women.
He was hiding from the video. It's out there now. More so now than before.
So whatever he has to say, the video speaks
For itself.
loudly.
Yes.
You so-called Christian-looking whores.
That man should not even be in Jamaica.
I can just hear some people say, though, you know, Mr. Vegas thinks he's smarter than other people.
Yes.
And that's why we don't like him.
I think I'm smarter than other people. No, I don't think. I know I am smarter than many other people. But they can get smart as well, and I can be smarter. I want to be smart. So I can educate the youth them. I want to grow I want to take my youth them out of school and put them in my house and grow them myself and teach them myself. I wish I had finished school. Now when my little boy walks through the door, Daddy, can we watch science? I feel victorious.
But you're not taking him to the church.
Which church? You're mad? They have to fix it up. They have to fix it up. They have to get rid of the oppressor's dogma and get back to spirituality. Can't take none of my kids into church. None. And I will suffer the consequence if that's what God has planned for me. If you know when a girl is a bulla.
Vegas releasing an album, Ism, in July. Gino Jennings' rant about prostitutes might have played well in First Church, but not at the Reggae Sunfest launch.
That's a real man don't want his wife out in the street looking like a prostitute.
He has a right to say anything. I think the members of his congregation should exercise their right to leave and also to know what is in good taste and what they shouldn't accept.
Even if a woman is a prostitute, even if a woman is a whore, should the church discriminate against a woman? Shouldn't the church be the place, a safe haven, where a woman with her implants, with her red lipstick, with the nails, with the diamonds on it, come to feel wanted and welcomed? Why be ostracized and castigated? That is not of God. And the men in that church and the women, y'all need to take a stock of yourself.
Christian with skin-tight pants, showing the very shape of your birth canal.
And I'm really proud to say to you that you will be going.
Salt Hill, both today and yesterday.